Hello, this is Scholastic Sam. Welcome back to another one of my videos. In this video, we will be discussing absolute value functions. Now, for the rest of the functions, the parent functions I'll be evaluating. I'm just going to go over the variables quickly, show one graph to equation, and one equation to a graph. So each should take about no more than 5 minutes. Let's go. So we have the formula is y equals ax minus h plus k. K will affect the final y value by adding or subtracting. After you do the a, x minus h, then you add the k. So the greater the k, the greater the y value. It's a vertical shift. And now, absolute value functions. You see those two vertical lines right there? That's just saying that whatever is in there, it's going to be positive. The idea behind absolute value is the distance from 0 on a number line. For example, -7 is 7 units from a number line, and 7 is also 7 units from a number line. So the absolute value of 7 is 7, and the absolute value of -7 is also 7. Now, h is a vertical shift. H is a horizontal shift. H affects the x value by making x need to change in order to get the same value. Like the absolute value of if x is 4 and h is 2, x minus h will be 2, and x would need to be 6 to get to the same spot it would be if there was no h. So that's just a horizontal shift, and it's minus h there. So it says the greater the h, the more to the left. But that means like if x is a high positive, it'll be more to the left. But if it's a high negative, it'll be more to the right. So if it's x plus h, it'll be a shift to the left. If it's x minus h, it'll be a shift to the right. And then lastly, we have a, which affects how skinny or wide it is. The greater the a, the greater the y value, and it makes it skinnier. Now the vertex, which there are two parts to these functions, the vertex and then whatever lines are coming out of them. Then the vertex is the hk. For example, if we have x minus 4, if we have the absolute value of x minus 4 plus 3, the vertex is going to be at 4, 3, 4, 3. Now we go to Desmos. Now let's say we have f of x equals absolute value of x. Now here we have this function. That's what it looks like. Now, let's say I did x minus 3. That would move it over to the right. And then I did over here plus 4. That would move it up 4. And as we can see, the vertex, that dot right there, is at 3, 4. And as we can see, the slope of each line, what it's doing is it's going over 1, up 1. If you look at the right side, it goes over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1. That means it's 1. Now, if it was 2, it would go over 1, up 2, over 1, up 2. And if it were 0.5, it would go over 1, up 1/2, or the same as over 2, up 1. Now, a negative, you don't really see that much, but if it's negative, it's just, the drill. It's just, you just flip it over its vertex, reflect it over. So yeah, so that's what we have for the a value. Now, let's try to find a graph. Don't look at that. F of x, because I want you guys to be able to figure out the equation. Equals absolute value sign. Where is it again? There it is. Okay, now let's look here. First, we need to find our vertex. We see our vertex, we see it's shifted -1, and we see it's 7 down. So we know it's going to be, because it's x minus h, x minus -1, it's just x plus 1. So we know it's going to be the absolute value of x plus 1. We see it's down 7, so we know it's going to be the absolute value of x plus 1 minus 7. And we see it goes over 1, up 2. So we know that it's going to be f of x equals 2 at 2 absolute value of x plus 1 minus 7. And our answer is 2 absolute value of x plus 1 minus 7. Now, for it. I don't know if there's a way to make that the whole screen. But now let's say we did f of x equals 0.25 absolute value 2x of x, or x minus 4 plus 1. Now we see now if we want to go from the table, or from the equation to the graph, we just see it's x minus 4, x plus 1. We know the vertex is going to be at then 4, 1, which is right there. And then we see 0.25, so we know it's going to go over 1, then up 0.25, meaning it's going to go over 4, up 1. So we just draw over 4, up 1. Maybe we just make 5 points, 2 on each side, and we know it's going to reflect over the line coming out of this point. So we really only need to find out like 3 points, the vertex, and 2 on one side, and then we can just go over the other ones. So you'd plot like 0, 2, here, 2, or you plot, okay, so you'd plot here, that's it's gonna, okay, wait, hold on, we need to go out. Okay, now we have one block. So that was confusing me because it was each block was 1/2. So we'd go, you'd plot a point there, you draw your lines, and you graph it. Okay, well, that's it for today on my absolute value video. I'm Scholastic Sam. Please like and subscribe. It helps grow the channel and helps this knowledge reach more people. And please turn on post notifications, ring that bell, so you can keep getting updates on my videos for high school math and science courses, because you guys will need them throughout high school for the subject you're taking to ace high school with ease. And shout out to my math teacher, Mr. Barrett, for teaching me all this information. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them in the comment section, because I respond to all comments. And if you're having trouble, just check out the rest of my channel. Thank you guys. Bye. And remember, knowledge is power.